Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kafi Ahmad with NPM 212153085. Here, I will explain about classical physics, relativity, and quantum. First, classical physics. Classical physics is based on principles developed before the advent of quantum theory, usually including the special theory of relativity and the general theory of relativity. Classical mechanics, Newton and Lagrangian laws of motion and Hamiltonian mechanics. Classical electrodynamics and classical thermodynamics. In the early 17th century, Galileo opened up to the use of experiments to verify theoretical physics, which was the key to the scientific method. Galileo formulated and successfully tested several results of mechanical dynamics, especially inertia. The dividing line between the two parts of the physics is not sharp enough. For example, because in the area of classical physics there are problems that only be solved by modern physics method. On the other hand, some phenomena in modern physics can be understood classically, so it is through the classic physics in the special case of modern physics. One example is Einstein's modern relativity principle that precedes classical mechanics. The principle of classical relativity is special case for velocities which are very small compared to the speed of light. Second, the theory of relativity. Relativity is theory that deals with velocity and acceleration which are measured differently of the frame of reference. The basic concepts in the theory of relativity were arranged by Albert Einstein into two types, namely the special theory of relativity and the general theory of relativity. These two theories were created to explain that electromagnetic waves are not compatible with Newton's theory of motion. Electromagnetic waves have been shown to move at constant speed, regardless of the motion of the observer. The premise of these two theories is that two observers moving relative to each other will have different time and space interval for the same event, but the content of the laws of physics will appear to be the same for both. The theory of relativity is divided into two, namely special relativity is a theory regarding the structure of space-time, introduced by Einstein in his 109 work on electromagnetic of moving bodies. For other preceding contribution, see history of special relativity. Special relativity show that if two observers are in an inner frame of reference and are moving the same speed relative to another observer, then the two observers cannot form an experiment that determines whether they are moving or the rest. General relativity is the theory of gravity developed by Einstein in 109 of 7 and 109 of 15. The development of general relativity began with the principle of the equilibrium. Then, when state of motion are accelerated and the rest in physically in the tail gravitational field, for example, when Earth the surface, the result is free fall is inertial motion. Third, quantum physics. Quantum physics is the study of the behavior of matter and energy, the molecular, atomic, nuclear, and microscopic, and the even smaller level quantum. In the direct translation of quantum, which comes for Latin, which means how much. By this, he refers to this discrete unit of matter and energy that are predicted and observed in quantum physics. In quantum physics studies, researchers cannot see the object being studied; they can only feel its presence to certain detected measurement. Therefore, quantum physics is more difficult to learn and not studied further in school because it focuses more on mathematical concepts and formulation. Without direct observation, it is of course difficult for most people to understand. Quantum physics is sometimes referred to as quantum mechanics or as quantum field theory. Quantum physical studies the very small object the make up universe. Quantum physical study the behavior, properties, and quantum object and their effect of the universe. That's all I can say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.